Everything's still just sitting there.
No, I don't think.
Really good ones.
Are we having those tonight, too?
I have 6:30.
Okay.
It's 6:30 PM on January 18th, 2022, and I'd like to call the meeting to order. We have no attorney with us tonight. That's correct. Okay. Mr. Secretary, can we have a roll call?
Yes, thank you. Can I please have Vice Chair Espinosa,
Here.
Chairman Talmadge,
Present.
Commissioner Edsel,
Here.
Commissioner Murphy,
Here.
Commissioner Vandermeulen.
Present.
Thank you.
Our next item of business is a Pledge of Allegiance, and I've asked the Vice Chair to lead us in the pledge. Would you all please rise? Face the flag.
Hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Next item on the calendar is the consent calendar. And the two items here, I don't know whether anyone wants to have any discussion on this or not, or just go ahead and move for consent. Does anyone have anything?
I'll make a motion to move for consent.
I'll second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying, or casting your vote. Appears to be unanimous. Consent calendar is approved. One thing I would note, the commission meeting schedule has been slightly altered from what we saw before. You'll see that there's a meeting in March that is not going to happen. It was canceled, and that's the day before the commissioners' workshop or conference.
Conference,
So-
right?
And then on that topic, please note that if necessary, we would potentially call special meetings and we'd make sure we have a quorum as part of the scheduling for that, if that happens.
Next item on the agenda is public comments. This is the time and this is the place for members of the public to present a matter to the Planning Commission which does not appear on the agenda. No action can be taken on this item. However, it can be referred to staff for further discussion. Are there any public comments? Do we have any cards? Any emails? Okay, no public comments. Next item is public hearings. There are no noticed public hearings for the meeting, so we have nothing under that item. Now, under discussion items, we have first the reorganization of the Planning Commission, where we select, as indicated, a new chair, a vice chair, and then members of two committees. I would like to open the reorganization with my nomination of Vice Chair Espinosa to be the chair of the Planning Commission.
I'll second that motion.
Are
Thank
there
you
any
very
other
much.
nominations?
I'd make a motion to close the nomination.
Motion is made and seconded?
I'll second.
Second. All those in favor, please vote. It appears unanimous.
Okay, congratulations.
Commissioner Espinosa, congratulations to you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Does that mean we have to switch seats too?
Not tonight, not necessarily. We're just switching plates. So we won't put vice chair yet.
Okay.
Because we haven't selected one, but we will go through the same process. So we would ask if there are any nominations, and if there are, then we would want to know if there's a motion to close the nominations. If so, a second to close and then a vote.
Right.
So you could lead the discussion, please, Chairman Espinosa.
Okay, I'd like to open nominations for vice chair.
I'd like to nominate Commissioner Vandermeulen for vice chair.
I second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing
I'd
none.
also move that the nominations be closed.
I'll second that.
Okay. Nomination's been made. Beverly Vandermeulen as vice chair and closed. Can I have a
She's-
vote, please?
She's
Thank you.
indicated a willingness to accept that if the vote occurs.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So yes, please vote. Okay, that's unanimous in support. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank all of you.
Well, that's terrific. Thank you very much. Great job with Planning Commission. So next, Chairman Espinosa, if you could lead the discussion, please, for Architectural Committee. And just as a reminder, I can share with the group that the existing Architectural Committee members are Commissioners Espinosa and Murphy as of right now.
Okay, so for the past year, we've had Commissioner Espinoza and Murphy serving on Architectural Committee, so we'd like to open nominations for 2 new members for that committee.
I'd like to nominate Commissioner Etzel and Commissioner Talmadge, outgoing Chair Talmadge for the Architectural Committee.
Are there any other nominations? Okay,
That's fine.
we have,
We need another.
Those are 2. They
yeah, we have
nominated-
2,
I understand the nomination is Commissioner Edsel and Commissioner Talmadge.
correct.
And I understand there's no other nominations?
That's correct.
Was there a motion to close nominations?
Move to close.
Can I have a
Okay, a
second?
second?
I second.
Okay,
Okay, so please vote. So right now, it's Commissioners Edsel and Talmadge for Architectural Committee members. Okay, congratulations. That's been unanimous support. And also want to reiterate that with the committees, there's no chair or vice chair. It's just they're both committee members. And then I'll turn it back over to Chairman Espinosa for the Ordinance Committee.
okay. Now, for the ordinance committee, existing members, Commissioner Vandermeulen and Commissioner Edsel. So we'd like to open nominations for 2 new committee members for the ordinance committee.
So it'd be nominate Mr. Murphy and Beverly again for the ordinance committee?
Okay,
That'll work
You're
for
on
me.
Architectural, right? Gene?
Yes, look, so the motion is for Commissioner Murphy and Commissioner Vandermeulen as ordinance committee members. Is there any additional nominations? Is there a motion to close the nominations?
I'll move.
Okay, Commissioner Talmadge.
I'll
moves to
second.
Close, okay, we have a second. So please vote on Murphy and Vandermeulen commissioners to be ordinance committee members. So that's unanimous support. Congratulations. Okay, so do we get all that documented? Excellent. Thank you very much, Janessa and Jamie.
Next item on the agenda is the director's report.
So we don't have anything to report, but we do actually have a plaque that we would like to give to Chairman Espinosa, to give to Commissioner Gene Talmadge for his dedication and service to the city. We really appreciate a job well done during very challenging times during the pandemic, where we had to transition to Zoom, and then we updated our software platform for the meetings to go to this PrimeGov system, and you handled everything very gracefully and did an excellent job, and we really appreciate your volunteerism and outstanding performance and support of the Planning Commission in the city of Camarillo. So thank you very much, Commissioner Talmadge. I'm going to actually give this now to Chairman Espinosa.
Thank you, Chairman Talmadge.
Great.
I really appreciate your leadership this past year, and
Thank you.
appreciate your calm demeanor and keeping the meetings running smoothly. And I echo all the comments of Director Vaca on the difficulties and your ability to handle them this past year.
Should we get away from the? You can tell I'm really smiling.
Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you.
So we have an opportunity, if there are any other commissioners that would like to speak at this time.
Well, I'd like to thank Jane for getting through this year and everything that I've been able to watch and learn, and the way you run the meetings so smoothly, basically, and great job. And I just enjoyed watching and learning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed the year too, Gene. You have, I think that very few would say that you are often at a loss for words. You are never at a loss for words. And the thing that I think is even more impressive to me is that you always listen, whether it's the staff making a presentation or the applicant representative weighing in, or the input that you receive from your commissioners, and especially the input that we receive from the general public at these meetings. You're just locked in, and you make participants at these meetings know that their input is valuable. And, I think that's what these meetings are all about. So thank you for your guidance and leadership. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And I'd like to thank you for your leadership, especially a unique time that we were under, and you adapted well, kept our meetings well organized, and also enjoyed getting to know you better at some of the conferences we went to, and kind of look forward to this year ahead, this year, and at Luis at the helm too. So, but thank you, Gene, for everything.
Thank you.
Yes. Gene, I just want to really say I appreciate your dedication and, your, also your background and wealth of knowledge, and, the very astute questions that you continue to ask at the meetings. And I think really allows us a learning opportunity and allows us to, do our jobs better as planning commissioners. And so much appreciate your leadership this past year in under difficult circumstances. So, wishing you the best and thanking you very much.
Thank you all. Well, not being without words, I have plenty of words. First off, I want to thank deeply and congratulate my fellow members of the commission. I have learned a lot from each and every one of you. The thoroughness with which you looked at various agenda packages and issues, I thought was outstanding. Many questions that I thought, well, I got all the questions here. No, there were some other really good ones that came up and some good discussion. So I want to thank you all for all of what you do, your preparation, and we had good times too. It's more than just being at the meeting and doing business. We've had an opportunity to get to know each other, on a much more informal basis, and I consider all of you very good friends of mine. So thank you all very much for all you have done. Next, I want to congratulate the amazing staff that we have supporting the Planning Commission. The reports are thorough, well done, and yes, we have questions. And it's not a matter of, well, it was a bad report. No, they're not bad reports. It's just, we just need some additional information at times and need to make sure that a lot of what the background is and what's in the report, the public may not see, either whether they're watching on TV or whether they're sitting in the audience. They may not know or understand or see that. So often our questions are just to get more information out there, to keep the public informed of what's going on, what are the hot issues, and how we feel about things. So my congratulations to the staff, Joe, you and all of your planners, and support staff as well. Thank you all so much for the great work you do. One last note, As you probably noticed, we got an email that indicated there was a turnover within the planning department. People left for various reasons, all good reasons, moved on to a different job, or maybe their husband or wife got transferred, or things changed, whatever. And we have some new faces around. Witness tonight, thank you. But there's some new planners, and so we have a new challenge to get them up to speed. So, anyway, I think it's important to recognize that, people do move on. And in this business, sometimes the only way to get another promotion is to move to another position. That's the way things work. And, it's lovely if you have the staff with us all the time, but that doesn't always happen. And we have new people coming aboard, and we need to give them the benefit of their background, their experience, and what they bring to the job to help us do our job better. So thanks to all the new folks that have come aboard. And Joe, I'm sure you can pass that message on to them, but it's important. We are all in this together, and we're, I think, a good, happy family in doing things in the best interest of the people of the city of Camarillo. So that's it. Thank you very much. And thank you for all your kind words and your honor.
Well, thank you very much again. We appreciate that, Commissioner Talmadge. We appreciate all the commissioners do an outstanding job. We really, really recognize the dedication and commitment that is like none other. So I'm very grateful to work with such a dedicated planning commission, so sharp and takes it serious and does a great job for the city of Camarillo. And we're very, very fortunate to have really good staff. Our admin team's been amazing this year with the transition of PrimeGov, and we're really fortunate with Jamie and Janessa here helping out Deborah now as she transitions. And we are grateful to get some new planners on board that are talented professionals, and we look forward to an exciting year ahead. Hopefully we can get over this COVID hurdle. Keep taking a couple steps forward, and then it feels like we're taking some steps backward. So it's a little bit disappointing, and it's outside of all of our control, and it makes it even more challenging because of that. But we're very hopeful for 2022. We appreciate the great work the commission does, and again, very fortunate to have really good staff, both remaining staff and then some new staff coming online. So looking forward to the growth here in 2022. So thank you very much.
All right. Well, before we adjourn, I just want to make a couple of final comments here. As the incoming chair, I really, am honored and appreciate the opportunity. And I have to say that it's been a real pleasure to be on the commission for the past several years, and to have been able to work and get to know my fellow commissioners on not just a business level, but a personal level. And they're just a great group of people to be working with. The staff has been so helpful to help us understand and learn, and every single meeting to me is a learning experience. Every single packet we get is a learning experience. I really enjoy that about this opportunity very much. And I moved here in 1998, and I've been in Camarillo now 24 years, and I love living here. It's a great city. It's got so many things going for it, and it's the environment, the surrounded by ag and open space, and a lot of challenges within that border of the city limits in terms of future growth and development. And we really appreciate how well the staff helps us through the process of moving forward, moving ahead as a city. And it's really nice and gratifying to see, the surveys that are performed, one recently for the airport, about how happy people are living in Camarillo and how satisfied they are. And so that's a big testament to all the people that work for the city and the whole team. And so we really appreciate all your dedication and the time you put in, and can't thank you enough for that. So with that, I want to adjourn the meeting. And no, we don't require a motion for adjournment, just a declaration, okay? So meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.